Well, let's see. Is that a okay image? Am I close? Sandra bought me a couple of these, two different sizes. When I'm doing flooring and that, and I need to do the doorway and get the right kind of cut, I can just use this and just trace that out and get my cut ready without a whole lot of measurement. Pretty slick. Gives you the right image. Now in Genesis 1, we are told that God created mankind in his image, and in his image, he made male and female. We had a relationship with God. God seeks to have a relationship with God, with us. But in our rebellion and in our stiff arming of God and the rejection of his standards and ways for our own ways and our own thoughts, we have separated ourselves from God. And God has set up a way for us to come back to him. Jesus' death and resurrection on the cross. Jesus himself said in John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but through me. We can become children of God in this manner. If we receive him, Christ, we are then given the right to become children of God. Not through blood, not through the will of the flesh, not through the will of man, but by God. So, made in the image of God, rejecting God, becoming children of God, and then he doesn't just leave us there. He determines that we are conformed to the image of Christ. Some verses in Romans 8 to kind of, to show a distinction between those who are children of God and those who are not children of God. The mind focused on the flesh, the rebellion, is hostile toward God, for it does not subject itself to the law of God or his standards. And he's not even able to do that. Those who are in the flesh cannot please God. But you're not in the flesh if you have the Spirit of Christ in you. Anyone who does not have the Spirit of Christ does not belong to him. So, we're made in God's image. We have rejected that. But as children of God, as we receive and believe, then we are given the opportunity to be transformed, conformed to the image of Christ. How do we do that? Christ has done it. But what's our part? We need to have a good conversation with God, telling him about how we understand that we are rebellious towards him, that we have rejected his standards, and that we want to turn from our way and accept his way and receive his grace, that we may be transformed into the image of Christ. Pretty good? Go and be transformed.